Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom, brother Gadal, Gabar, Yahweh, to some more precepts. First, I'm starting off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakodash, double honor to the elder apostles of great millstone, still well, peace and blessings to hopeful elect. Strong shalom to the Akim out on the highways and byways, pushing his work in truth and sincerity. Strong shalom to the Akawath that describes his truth, and strong shalom to the speckled bird, which all your Israelite foreigners like nations are scattered into. Shalom, shalom. So we're going to get straight into it. Thou shalt not prostitute thy daughters of Israel, okay? So we're going to get into that word for prostitute definition, okay? It's a person who engages in sexual intercourse in exchange for pay. A person such as a writer or painter who deliberately debases his or her talent as for money. Other words from prostitute, okay? We're going to give you some synonyms and antonyms, all that extra. So as you see, in the background of the images, like people doing strange things for a little piece of change, you know what I'm saying? And that's the Britannica dictionary. And then it got the history of it. And let's get that instead. Unless they get the Britannica dictionary. The practice of engaging in relatively indiscriminate sexual activity in general with someone who is not a spouse or a friend in exchange for immediate payment in money or other valuables. Prostitutes may be female, male, or transgender, and prostitution may entail heterosexual or homosexual activity, but historically most prostitutes have been women and most clients men. So this is an 1804 drawing or painting of a woman in a brothel doorway soliciting two men, wood cutting by Hokusai, okay? And then she's trying to solicit prostitution on these men in this drawing, okay? In that painting. Perceptions of prostitution are based on Slovakia. What in the world? I'm gonna get a different one since stuff popping up on that. A tavern scene from plate 3 of the Racks Progress, a series of paintings by William Hogarth, Secur, 1735, engraved by W.H. Worthington after the original by Hogarth, Houghton Archive. Getty Images, okay? So in the 18th century BCE, the Code of Hammurabi refers to prostitution. A Code of Hammurabi was complied at the state of the reign of the Babylonian king Hammurabi from 792 to 750 BCE. It includes provisions to protect the inheritance rights of prostitutes except for widows. This was the only category of women who had no male providers. The code read in part, if a devoted woman if a devoted woman or a prostitute to whom her father have given a dowry and a deed, therefore, then her father die, then her brother shall hold her field and garden and give her corn, oil, and milk according to her portion. If a sister is let's say, if a sister is a prostitute, because ain't no such thing as a woman being, okay, if a sister is, the sister or a prostitute receive a gift from her father and a deed in which it has been explicitly stated that she may dispose of it as she pleases, then she may leave her property to whomsoever she pleases. So, okay, this is really, I'm going to leave this article in the description box. it really just gets into different things about prostitution and how they let it go on in the Zaquan days. So let's get the blue letter. And it's a lot of our women doing this right now, man. A lot of Israelite women is doing this, jumping from ride to ride, not caring about they holiness. Okay? And that's why the Lord gonna start, he's gonna start taking our families from us, you know what I'm saying? If we're not hearkening, he's gonna start killing us off, man. Hey, just like he did in the Zaquan days, the Lord is doing that as well, man. You know, it's nothing new under the sun, man. Leviticus 19:29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. So, all right, again, we getting that Strong's Hebrew 2490. Kala, Kala, Halal, Salankia. Halal is part of speech verb.
You said, what are you doing, baby?
Halal, Salankia, it's a part of speech verb. Primitive root, Hebrews 2470. Let's get the Strong's info. Primitive root, also demonative. Compare Hebrew 2470, also demonative from Hebrew 2485, properly to bore, i.e. by implication to wound, to dissolve, figuratively to profane a person, place, or thing, to break one's word, to begin as if by an opening wedge, to play the flute. Okay, then it gets into it basically saying being a profane person, man. Okay. So let's see what the Hebrew biblical usage is. Okay, so when you're doing this as a Israelite woman, you're profaning yourself, man. To profane, defile, pollute, desecrate, begin. Just like they're doing something that's koinos, okay, which is common, unsacred, unholy, okay, and it's profaning them, okay. They're doing it out of their sekekos, which is pertaining to flesh, and it's profaning our temple, man. It's pertaining our sekekos, okay. So it's to profane oneself, defile oneself, pollute oneself, ritually, sexually, to be polluted, be defiled. To profane, make common, defile, pollute, to violate the honor of, dishonor, to violate a covenant, to treat as common. So as I brought it out, koinos is common, unholy, unsacred. To profane, name of Yahweh. So this being a prostitute profanes the name of the Lord. Okay. So let's see. That's like Israel. I want to say that's all I had. I'm just going through. Okay, because to be that is to be for profane, to profane your temple, and to be a profane person, according to scripture. So again, I would just edifying not to be like this on you, children of Israel, daughters of Israel. Okay, to be diligent and to stick to one man, man, because being profane, being halal, is profaning the body, man. It's profaning your temple. It's profaning your mind. Profaning everything that the Lord wanted our women to be. So again, close out by giving our praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash, double honor to the elder apostles of great millstones, stay well, peace, blessed to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom, wa abba, shalom, Israel.